Hi, welcome to a new episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. We open up at Forster, where Carter, Ridge, and Thomas are in a meeting discussing the work and the itinerary for Rome. And they are excited for the launch, and Thomas is pretty proud. And Taylor arrives and says that she is proud of Thomas. Then we go over to Hope's, and she is practicing her speech in Italian for the launch. And then Liam and her discuss the launch, and he tells her to be herself and prepare for success. Then Liam goes into whining about Thomas again. I'm like, oh my god, it was such a fun week. And plus, without Liam whining about Thomas, but here we go again. And then we go back to Forster, and Thomas reflects on being kicked out of Forster a year ago on the same day, and now he's taking the world by storm. Back at Hope's, Liam doesn't want to avoid talking about Thomas anymore. Hope tells him that he doesn't trust her, and Liam says that she needs to acknowledge what Thomas is capable of and his manipulations. Liam says that it's Hope line, and Thomas doesn't need to be there in Rome. At Forster, Thomas discussed saving the line, and Carter leaves for a meeting. And then Ridge, Taylor, and Thomas discuss him getting a second chance. But he realizes both his parents are worried, and Thomas questions what's going on with them. And Taylor says that she is worried about Thomas, and they are worried about Hope the most, who may have feelings for Thomas, and he is shocked by that. Then we go back to Hope, and Hope pleads that Thomas needs to be there in Rome, and Liam says Thomas will use it as an opportunity to manipulate Hope. Liam says that the designs are done, so she don't need to take Thomas with her to the launch, and Liam demands that she not bring him. Hope then says that she can't do that, and she can't imagine being in Rome without Thomas. Taylor and Ridge continue to discuss with Thomas the situation of Hope's feelings, and they question Thomas if there is any truth to the story. And Thomas doesn't believe it and asks where they're getting from, if it's gossip rumors, but they said it's a theory from Steffi. Thomas says Steffi is probably paranoid, and they express that they are not blaming Thomas, they just want to know what's going on. And Thomas says that it's a work relationship and Steffi is overreacting. Taylor asks if Hope has done anything to lead him on, and Thomas remembers them holding hands, but he doesn't share it. Back at Hope's, Liam continues to complain about them spending time together, and Liam believes that it's Thomas' game and Hope should know it by now. Hope reminds Liam that it's Thomas' line too, and it's Forster, it's his family's company, so he cannot just get rid of Thomas like that. Liam, in his narc way, says you can absolutely say that and get rid of Thomas. Hope then says she doesn't want to, and commandingly says that Thomas is going to Rome and she doesn't need any protection from Liam and he should trust her. Liam then tells Hope that trouble is brewing, and Hope doesn't like it, so she decides to go to the office. Back at Forster, Taylor and Ridge talk privately in the office and gives her the tea for helping her with losing her voice. Ridge questions why she really came to see him. Ridge believes that if Hope is interested, it will open the door for something greater between her and Thomas. And Taylor doesn't want to worry about it and Thomas going down a bad path again, but they decide to keep an eye on both of them. Then we see Liam is at home, slams his laptop and is unable to work, and reflects on all the times he caught Thomas and Hope in a compromising position. And he is terrified and reflects on all the arguments he had with Hope. And she is constantly choosing Thomas over him. Then we see Hope arrives at the design office at Forster and sees Thomas, and her feelings immediately come up for Thomas, and Thomas tells her about the meeting with Carter and Ridge in preparation for Rome, and Hope is distracted. She tells Thomas Liam has an issue with them going to Rome. Hope wants Liam to get over it, but Thomas thanks Hope for sticking up for him. Thomas wants to prove to Liam and Hope that all this stuff is in the past. Hope is in this period unstable and unable to control her feelings for Thomas. Thanks for watching. Bye.